There are rumors that start small, and then suddenly they catch fire. And right now, that's exactly what's happening in Philadelphia. What began as a quiet whisper from a few analysts has turned into one of the hottest topics in the league. A rumor that's no longer just speculation. It's starting to feel real. Because one thing's becoming crystal clear: Howie Roseman is on the move again. And when the Eagles GM starts making calls, it usually means something big is coming. Yes, the Eagles are winning, but anyone paying close attention can see it. Something's missing. This team doesn't feel as sharp as it should. The offense sputters. The run game looks sluggish. The pocket collapses quicker than it used to. And that's not about play calling or luck. It's about the trenches. The Eagles' offensive line, the foundation of this entire franchise, just hasn't been the same. Injuries to Lane Johnson and Landon Dickerson have taken their toll. Mekhi Becton's absence still lingers. And even though Philly's line is still one of the best in football, it's no longer the best. And for a team built to dominate in the trenches, that's a problem. That's when the whispers started coming back. At first, it was just an idea, then a rumor. Now it's becoming a real possibility. A veteran lineman, a true mauler, one of the most respected interior blockers in the league, and apparently he might be available. The Cleveland Browns are in turmoil. Disappointing record, internal question, and growing talk about reshaping the roster before the trade deadline. And right in the middle of all that chaos sits the name that's got Philadelphia buzzing. Insiders around the league believe that Howie Roseman and the Eagles front office have already discussed the idea internally. And if that's true, it's not just smoke. It's a sign something's in motion. They need help. He's available. And the fit makes perfect sense. The player? Wyatt Teller. Yes, the three-time Pro Bowl guard from the Cleveland Browns. A veteran who plays with attitude, power, and that nasty edge that Philly fans love. At 6'4" and 320 pounds, Teller isn't just a lineman. He's a tone setter. The kind of player who dominates in the run game and brings a physicality that defines championship teams. And now, the timing lines up perfectly. According to The Athletic's Mike Jones and the Sporting News' Vinny Iyer, the buzz around Teller has grown over the past few days. What started as an outside suggestion has now turned into pressure. Analysts are saying outright, if the Eagles really want to get back to being elite, Wyatt Teller is the move. And honestly, they're not wrong. The run game hasn't been the same. Saquon Barkley doesn't have the same open lanes he used to. Jalen Hurts is facing more pressure than we've seen in years. And the rotation between Tyler Steen and the right side of the line hasn't been consistent. Howie Roseman knows all that. He sees it. And he knows one thing. Time is running out. The deadline's getting closer. And if the Eagles are going to act, it has to be now. Teller's contract makes him a perfect target. He's in the final year of his deal. The Browns may be willing to listen, and the price wouldn't be outrageous, likely a mid-round pick. That's a classic Roseman opportunity. High impact, low cost, and stylistically, it's a dream fit. Teller is an elite run blocker, the kind of player who makes everyone around him better. Imagine him next to Jason Kelce and Landon Dickerson, opening holes for Barkley and giving Hurts time to work. That's not just an upgrade, that's a statement. It's the kind of move that shifts the energy of an entire locker room. And let's be real, that's what the Eagles need right now. Not panic, not a rebuild, just that one missing piece that gets everything back in rhythm. And history tells us, when Howie Roseman senses that piece, he moves fast. He doesn't wait for the offseason. He doesn't wait for the draft. He goes and gets his guy. So is this just another rumor? Maybe, but this one feels different. It's picking up steam. It's spreading fast. And now, the entire league is watching to see what Philly does next. Because if the Eagles pull this off, it could be the turning point of their season. The offense would find its rhythm again. The trenches would take back control. And the swagger, that Philly toughness, would come roaring back. Now I want to hear from you. Should Howie Roseman make the move and trade for Wyatt Teller right now, before another team steps in? Or do you think the current line can figure it out without making a deal? Drop your take in the comments. Smash that like button if you love real Eagles talk, subscribe for more, and turn on notifications. Because if this trade happens, you know Philly's about to get loud. Fly, Eagles, fly.